my friends, Angel Oak is going to be doing a webinar the 15th of this month. It's November. We've got a new market, there's new strategies, and they're going to show them to you, and they're going to have Barry Habib on to help you out with this. Check it out, guys. Things are changing. They have changed. All you have to do is click this banner right over there, scroll down on your mobile, or somewhere around you. You'll go ahead and see how to get to this free webinar. Yep, and by the way, Frank, it is another month down. And just 2 more months. 2 more before 2018 is in the bag. My God, these things go so fast.
They do.
So, let's see. The Mortgage Bankers Association, they just predicted that interest rates are going to rise to 4.8% by the end of 2018. Freddie Mac, they expect them to go to 4.6% by the end of 2018 and jump to an average of 5.1% in 2019. Ooh. Realtor.com says that rates will average 4.6% and reach 5% by the end of this year, right around the corner. Now, this article was written in mid-September, a few weeks back, so how have things shaken out?
Okay, Freddie Mac 30-year average is at 4.83%, 15 years at 4.23% at a half point in fees, and the 5-1 ARM is at 4.04% at a 0.3% in point and fee.
Wow.
You know those predictions from all these preeminent groups, Brian?
Yeah?
Tell us nothing.
You think so, huh?
Nothing.
Huh.
Where's the bravado in this, man? You
Bravado?
think John Wayne would have come out with a 5% prediction? No. John Wayne would have taken out his 6-shooter and shot his bold prediction into a piece of paper, man! No! Predicting rates will average 5% by year's end. It's like predicting the weather in the winter. I predict it might be cold this winter, unless you're in Miami. I mean, tell me something I didn't know.
But the whole point, Frank, of predictions is to be accurate, though.
It's a prediction. Hey, look, Babe Ruth called his shot. He predicted he was gonna hit a home run, and he did. That's a prediction, man.
It's a good one.
And that's why we still talk about it.
That's true.
Rates at 5%, my butt. Here's a graph of my rate prediction. Ha-ha! That's right. Rates will be at 9.25% by year's end. How do you like that?
Really?
And it all starts tomorrow. Rates will probably be a full point higher by the end of the day tomorrow.
Rates over 9, you think of, Frank?
Yeah, at least. If I'm really being honest, I'm probably being conservative.
Rates of 9.25%. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hold on a second here. Frank does bring up a good point here. If you're the Mortgage Bankers Association, the National Association of Realtors, or Freddie Mac, or even Frank,
Yeah.
from the conservative predictions to the rather absurd over here with Frank,
What? Probably gonna be 11.
they all have one thing in common. They do. Everyone says rates are going up. Here's the point. If your primary focus is selling interest rates, we can assure you that your job as a loan officer or even a real estate agent, you're basically setting yourself and your clients up for disappointment. Let me give you an example. If you're a real estate agent and you're focused on selling interest rates, I mean regardless of what that rate is, okay, regardless, you're exposing yourself, your lender, and most importantly, you're exposing your client to disappointment. First, somebody's always going to promise or show a lower interest rate. So if you're the low rate leader and your client is locked in with a lender, okay, and they're done, who's quoting a rate of X, only to have a conversation later on with their neighbor who got an interest rate that was 0.25% below X, or another lender who says they could have done that loan at 0.5% below X, then your client is disappointed because of your positioning. Now, it doesn't matter what the rate is, and it doesn't matter if that lender could have truly even gotten a lower interest rate or not. It doesn't matter because it's your positioning. You have to understand that. We have to pretend like rates are going to be Frank's absurd 9.25% by year's end, and then we need to act accordingly as if they were, and if we're positioned there, we can't lose.
Or follow my prediction, which has just changed. Rates are gonna be 10% by year's end. Probably 2% higher tomorrow. Look, in a climbing rate environment, you should look at rates in a longer historical context and sell that.
Good point.
No, you didn't get yesterday's rate of X, but your rate is below, far below historic averages. I mean, way below. So your rate is great. Period. Disregard your neighbor and the hack loan officer down the street. Your rate is great. Period. Put that conversation to bed as quick as possible because only, and I mean only, negativity can come from selling rate.
Especially if
God forbid, in their ever-climbing inevitability, the rate is temporarily lower at the end of your transaction. Oh, you rate seller, have now disappointed your client. Just put it to bed.
Sometimes easier said than done. I mean, we understand that, but this is how you have to position yourself. Further, you should be directing your clients to focus on the payment. It's not only the smart thing to do, it also happens to be the responsible thing to do. I want you to listen to this. You know the ability to repay that everybody's been talking and legislating about because that ability to pay is important, not the ability to get a rate quarter below what you have right now, it's the ability to pay.
Yeah.
A too high payment with a low rate, even if it is great, means you've sold them the wrong house. It's too expensive, not the wrong interest rate. Because it's not a rate problem, which has little effect on the overall payment, it has been, it currently is, and will always be a sales price problem. Sell the payment as the responsible and smart thing to do.
So understand the shots you can call.
Okay.
Agents and lenders.
Okay.
You can't change the direction of rates.
Nope.
And the rate game in a market like this can only lead to disappointment. Focus on what you can control. Make sure you do that well. Spend your time and energy reinforcing the positive in the process. Leave your clients confident in the team that they've put together and the product that they actually got. Do it. Make happy, content clients because those are the ones who refer their friends and family and coworkers and other people.
Just be quiet.
That they know.
Forward, share, subscribe.
Catch you guys later. Bye.